Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Well, the results are in from our first poll last week. Carnival Cruise Line took first place with 62% of the vote. Now, question is, who will they go up against in the finals? Well, you get your next three choices coming up right after this. Our first choice in cruise lines coming up for this poll is Ada Cruise Lines. And Ada Cruise Lines, a lot of people out there are going to go, I have no idea what cruise line you're talking about. Well, Ada is very popular, again, in Europe. They do have a few ships that come over for the Caribbean, and you will probably have noticed these ships. You have probably definitely would have seen pictures of them because those are the ones with the great big eyeballs and lips on the side and kind of very unique standout color scheme on the ships. They are known as very bright ships. Even the decor inside and up on top decks are all sometimes quite bright yellow, and it's not as subdued as a lot of cruise lines out there are. They cater to families, they cater to seniors, they have a wide range group of ages, and they are slowly but surely adding more ships to their fleet. And some of the new ones all have the new propulsion systems with the new fuel, and they're getting larger ships out there as well. And in fact, they have one of the largest ships in the world right now. So yeah, Ada Cruise Lines is our first choice. The second cruise line may have a little bit of a hard time gathering support, and it's Costa Cruise Line. And not necessarily because of what they represent now, but from their most recent history. A lot of people remember the Costa Concordia and the captain who did a drive-by on an island so he could wave to somebody that he knew or somebody on the deck up in the captain's area. He knew somebody on the shore, and when they were driving by, he had his girlfriend on the ship as well, up there where she's not supposed to be. And yeah, complete idiot anyway. This captain was multiple charges, and he caused the death of some people on this ship just by showboating and thinking he's the king of the world. And yeah, on a cruise, on most ocean vessels, the captain is a kind of his own king of the sea, if you will, but he had complete disregard for rules and safety, and that's a whole other story. So Costa over the years now has had to fight this history, and they've come quite a long way. They brought out some new ships. They have a new one coming out this year. They brought their ships in for refurbishment. They've had a whole new stringent hiring policy. Their captains are much more respected out there than they were back then. Back then it was almost like, oh, you've been with us for a while, you could be our captain. Now it's a lot stricter, and the cruise line is getting much better reviews. They are a much cheaper cruise line. You can often get a Costa cruise several $100s less than you can get the next cruise line in the same category, just because they are fighting that history. And some of their ships are now coming out. They're quite beautiful. They get good ratings on some of their entertainment on board, although I've still seen shows on board where it's, believe it or not, like a hand puppet, shadow puppets, where, you know, I don't know. I guess that's something worthy of a main theater. I don't know, but they are out there. Like I said, they have more ships now. They've cleaned their ships up. They've cleaned their act up quite a bit. They've polished their itineraries and excursions and building all new ships. So they are somebody to take serious as they try and overcome the history of the Concordia and get everyone's trust back. Our third choice is Princess Cruise Lines. A lot of people in North America especially, we know Princess. They have quite a few ships out there. They specialize in Asian itineraries. They are #1 in Alaska for years and years and years. They have some of the best lodges out there. If you're ever going to do a cruise tour after Alaska, you do a cruise and then you head off into Denai, into the national park, and you stay at some of those lodges. Absolutely beautiful and breathtaking scenery. Their ships are rated pretty much top notch. They get good reviews for entertainment, good reviews for service, good reviews for food, and their ships are usually pretty well maintained, and they're bringing out more and more new ships all the time. The new Sky Princess is coming out this fall, hoping to be on that ship early. I just contacted my Princess contact and said, hey, do you think you can get me on the ship? And she said, well, let me see what I can do. So let's see what she can do. I'm fingers crossed. And oh yes, I'm not asking, by the way, in case anyone wonders, no, it's not free. I still have to pay for it. It's just that it's a sold out cruise and there's invited people on board for the inaugural cruise. It's only like 3 days. So it's to show off the ship. And so it's very hard to get on. So it's not like I'm saying, hey, get me free tickets on board. No, I gotta pay to go on, but I wanted to bring it to you guys when she launches out before everyone jumps on her and show you what the brand new Princess Sky looks like. So I'm really hoping that comes to fruition. Anyway, Princess, again, very good reviews out there, very clean ships. One of the things I do like about Princess Cruises is their Royal class ships, the Royal Princess, the Majestic, the Regal, the new Sky. The really great thing is that those ships can really hold around 4,500 people, but they only book around 3,500 on them. So they seem much less crowded than some of the other large ships that are out there, which is really good to me. You're not going to find water slides, you're not going to find zip lines and flow riders and skydiving. You're going to find a clean ship, good food, fun entertainment, and great itineraries. And really, for a lot of us, that's what we're looking for. So there's your choices. #1, Ada Cruise Lines. #2, Costa Cruise Lines. #3, Princess Cruise Lines. Let's see what everyone out there thinks is their best to go up against Carnival in the season finale of these 4 different weeks that we're going to come up. Some of the next ones might be a little harder because I think some people's favorite cruise lines or ideas of their favorite cruise line, even though they may never have been on it, they still have this feeling that it's a fantastic cruise line, yet there's going to be one they're going up against that they have been on, and so who do you vote for? The one you know you like or the one you think you're going to like? And so I think some of the picks coming up in the next 2 weeks are going to be a lot harder than the first 2 weeks, and then we're going to find out who we think is the best cruise line out there overall. And so I'm kind of looking forward to see what you guys really think. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.